Okay, as you can see, we're back out in the scrub. We're going to do some remote observing. We have a new tool, and that is this. That is a Plot Watcher Pro connected to a 1250mm telescope. It's actually too powerful, but it's going to take us right into where we want to be. Because it's so powerful, we also have the triple powered Plot Watcher watching the same area. Okay, I was in this place maybe 6 months ago, and I noticed what appears to be a cave. So we've got a view not unlike that. We've got one of the Plot Watchers facing the cave. Just out of curiosity, we'll see what's coming in and going out. We've also got our audio recorder down there, just in case there's any wild calls out here during the night. It wouldn't surprise me. I know there's something out here. Anyway, see what happens.
There was only one odd thing caught on this camera, but it was too vague to mention. Lots of activity caught on the audio recorder, but only one recording of anything interesting. Movement around the audio recorder and chimp-like vocals. This is identical to 3 other recordings I have, which could not be identified by Melbourne Zoo. The triple-powered Plot Watcher is out of focus for such long distances, so we can't use it. But the new telescope worked beautifully, and this is at a distance of just over 3 kilometres or just under 2 miles.
Here we go again. There's the camera. We're back at the open fields. We're going to persist until we get something. We also have an audio recorder strapped to a tree down there. I'm not going to put any other cameras. I'm just going to concentrate on this. And I'm feeling a bit lazy, so let's see how it goes.
Nothing in the photo department again, but we picked up a male voice. I don't know who it could be, and I don't know what they're saying. The interesting thing is, he repeats the last word randomly over a period of 3 or 4 minutes. It might be something, it might be nothing.
€0.53, 93.24 Japanese yen.
Bit of a change of plan this morning. Obviously we're having difficulty making this remote observation thing happening. There was a tree over the road and I'm not where I want to be. Anyway, I'm going to make the best of it, make the most of it. There's the audio recorder. And what I've done is I've dismantled the rig and simplified, and it is down in there. Looks like it's a bit blurry. That's it there. You're probably seeing the actual setup now. I've sprayed that with eucalyptus water, hoping to descent it a little. Anyway, it's going to be difficult to see. We'll see what happens.
The audio recorder was inundated with insect noise, so there wasn't a whole lot to hear. The telescope failed again, so the amount of effort versus the results doesn't make it viable. The 360-degree Plot Watcher setup picked up some interesting results. This one looks like something peaking, but it's pretty vague. On another camera we picked up the same thing happening, still not very clear. Another camera picked up this. I'd say that's probably more likely to be what we're looking for. We also picked up something odd, something small, which caught my attention straight away because it seems to be peeking as well. There's one photo that looks like a head and eyes above the bushes. Now that the cameras are on the ground, we might catch it again. This has been a good learning lesson for me. The telescope isn't worth the trouble. The rig and the CCTV camera is too heavy and too cumbersome to be dragging around the forest anymore. The new compact setup is producing results and the scent masking doesn't work. In this area we didn't get any audio, but we got pictures. Now you can see that normal animals will come quite close to the new rig, maybe because it's hard to see. Whatever this is has a much higher intelligence, looks straight at the camera and makes sure it's not in full view. We also caught something behind the log which looks like the top of a human head, but again it stays out of full view. Now I have to learn all over again where I should be putting this new setup, so I'll try again.
Yeah, but James shows that he's a wonderful player and plenty of talent and strikes the ball as cleanly as anybody.
Well, the audio recorder is gone. I didn't check to see if it was still there when I picked it up, and it may have fallen out. I did check the ground, but it's gone. We picked up some interesting pictures. This one looks like a head and shoulders peeking from behind the ferns. We also picked up a bowerbird which seems to be interested in something. You can see him going back and forth on top of the branch. Then something appears behind the branch for 10 seconds or 2 photos. Now I've always thought that the birds and these creatures have some sort of relationship. In this sequence you can see what looks like the top of a black head, and moments later a currawong appears. It certainly looks like a face, but I'll go back and check to see what else we can find out. Last but not least, some of you may have noticed I have some new audio software. It's called Isotope RX3. If you're into audio repair, then this is the tool you can afford. I went back through all my old audio files and picked up a few gems. This one is from the Valley videos and it sounds like voices. This is at night and it's raining. This one is from video number 31, and I believe it's one of the little fellas calling. This one is from the video number 34. I believe this is the big fellas doing what I would describe as territorial barking. The one you're about to hear was collected by my mate Mick about 2 years ago, and I've cleaned it up the other week. Check this one out.